Kai blocked my number, fair enough, right? No drama there, just blocked my number, right? So I can't collect my 100K, which is fine. So I thought, dude, just put it for a good cause, and I thought I'll double that on top of that.
Cenat has been caught in yet another storm of controversy. Not only did he walk out on Jynxzi midstream and refuse to donate to MrBeast's charity when every other top creator contributed, but he also faced backlash for lying about building schools in Nigeria. Now, XQC has exposed him for blocking his number to avoid paying back the $100,000 debt he owes. That's right, 6 figures seemingly gone without repayment. What makes it even more explosive is that this revelation happened live during a call. With MrBeast, Jynxzi, and Adin Ross, the exact same group connected to 2 of Kai's biggest scandals in recent months. In that moment, XQC casually dropped the news, sending his chat into chaos. Twitter immediately lit up, and the clip's comment section filled with brutal criticism. People mocked him, saying Kai's ego is way too big for his body size, and calling the move of blocking someone while dodging a 6-figure debt snake behavior. But as the backstory unfolds, things only get messier. The $100,000 issue traces back to a bet Kai made with XQC during a stream with rapper 21 Savage. The wager was straightforward, $100,000 on the line. XQC won, and Kai owed him the money. That should have been the end of IT pay up and move on. Instead, months went by without payment, and now XQC claims Kai blocked his number entirely. During the recent call with MrBeast, XQC even clarified that he wasn't demanding the money back for himself. He said he would have been satisfied if Kai had simply donated it to charity. XQC even doubled the amount himself, saying that if Kai put the $100,000 toward a good cause, he would add another $100,000 on top, bringing the total close to $250,000. Jynxzi then offered to contribute another $100,000. And the energy in the call skyrocketed. Adin Ross and MrBeast also pledged large sums, and soon everyone on the call was committing massive donations. For one person, the same person who had already ghosted Jynxzi's Clash Royale tournament and had been avoiding XQC for months. Cenat. The tension between Kai and XQC has been simmering for a long time. One of the earliest flashpoints was the heated debate over view bidding. XQC accused Kai's close associates, Reggie and Rakai, of experiencing suspiciously sudden jumps in Twitch viewership, numbers skyrocketing from around 1,000 to 60,000 viewers in a short span, with only about 30% verified as real accounts. The engagement didn't match either. Despite tens of thousands supposedly watching, the chats were unusually quiet, suggesting inflated numbers. XQC never directly accused Kai of botting, but he highlighted the suspicious statistics. Kai, however, went into full defense mode. At first, Kai acted calm, saying people were entitled to their opinions and free to believe what they wanted. But then he flipped, launching into an angry rant. He dismissed XQC's concerns as hate, claiming XQC was belittling his friends' achievements because he couldn't accept their success. Kai insisted that these were his people and he wasn't going to let anyone downplay their grind. To outsiders, however, his response looked less like loyalty and more like evading the question. From then on, it became clear the two streamers weren't going to see eye to eye. Another incident poured fuel on the fire. XQC was on a call with none other than Drake when the conversation shifted toward which streamer was his least favorite to have put on. While XQC never directly named Kai, he strongly implied it by suggesting Adin Ross had essentially created Kai's platform. He mentioned names like Neon and Kai as streamers who were put on by Adin, hinting that Kai's rise was less about his own grind and more about Adin's early support. For Kai, already sensitive to accusations against his success, this was a shot too close to home. Fast forward to the charity stream with MrBeast, Adin Ross, and Jynxzi, and the long brewing drama boiled over, as everyone else pledged enormous donations to Team Water. XQC dropped the revelation that Kai had blocked his number over the unpaid $100,000 bet. The timing was brutal. Not only had Kai already been criticized for refusing to donate to the same charity weeks earlier, but now it looked like he had cut off communication with XQC entirely, while the rest of his peers were uniting for a good cause. And again, it wasn't even about the debt anymore. XQC openly said he would have been fine if Kai had donated the money instead. But rather than doing that, Kai decided to play hide-and-seek with his phone number. What makes this even stranger is that XQC recently reacted to a YouTube video titled "Everyone Hates Kai." At first, he laughed at the endless stream of downfall videos being posted about Kai, joking about how people seemed dedicated to trying to cancel him. But as the video replayed Kai's controversies from abandoning Jynxzi to the Team Water drama to the school building scandal, XQC actually defended him in one specific area. He said he didn't agree with pressuring people into donating to charity. In his view, if someone refuses or doesn't want to be involved, that's their choice, and it's wrong to shame them publicly. This was shocking, considering Kai had been escalating their feud for months while XQC just gave him one of the most public passes possible. But that's the difference. XQC is willing to separate their personal issues from broader matters. Oh my gosh. Actions blocking numbers and dodging. That's still a different story. The pattern of behavior is becoming impossible to ignore. With Jynxzi, Kai ghosted him midstream, only apologizing after chat spammed Ls. But by then, Jynxzi was already disheartened, especially after Am treated him like he wasn't even present. With Team Water, Kai stayed silent while others donated. Even after Adin Ross publicly challenged him to match $400,000 with the view bidding controversy, he deflected criticism instead of addressing the data. And now with XQC, he has responded to a $100,000 debt, not with payment or a donation, but with a block button, adding to the pile. There was even a moment when Kai told his stream that XQC was down bad in his DMIs, trying to imply desperation. XQC quickly pulled up the actual messages, proving that Kai had exaggerated. The reality was much simpler. He had sent one message months ago trying to clarify that there was no problem, only for Kai to spin it differently on stream. Not too long ago, Cenat was celebrated as Twitch's golden boy. He broke subscriber records, landed major collaborations, and crossed into mainstream recognition. But recently, the shine has started to fade. The Jynxzi incident exposed his disregard for smaller creators. The Team Water controversy painted him as selfish despite his wealth. The unfulfilled promise of schools in Nigeria made his philanthropy look questionable. The view bidding allegations cracked the narrative of his crew's organic success. And now, the $100,000 debt coupled with blocking. XQC has added another chapter to the growing highlight reel of bad optics. And maybe that's the real takeaway. Kai isn't just facing isolated incidents. It's a pattern, again and again. When faced with moments requiring accountability or quiet acts of integrity, he either disappears, deflects, or doubles down. The image of Twitch's golden boy is slipping, and every new controversy only pushes it further away.